Hey everyone, it's Tammy Tiller-Hewitt. I wanted to bring you a little fun today. Recently, we were out on the West Coast working with one of our clients, and we decided to get a group of folks together within the organization. And it was a very small group, but it was made up of the business development team, as well as some key strategic service line leaders. And it was a little workshop on sales. And as you can imagine, a lot of the service line leaders were thinking, why am I here? I'm not in sales, right? I'm in operations. But they quickly found out over the couple days of training that yes, they are in sales. We're all in sales. And they were actually proud of it by the end. But in one of the modules on overcoming objections, we did a little experiment using 3 tunes that you will recognize. I want you to listen to this, and then I'll be back on the flip side. I want you to listen and let me know if you see anything in common with these tunes. I'll see you on the other side.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Bye, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full.
I know. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are.
Like how
Oh, that's so funny. So it's hard to sing in front of your colleagues. And as you see, as we went around the room, it got harder and harder. But my question to you is, how many of you realized that all 3 songs were the same tune? Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, Ba Ba Black Sheep, and the ABC song are all the same tunes with different lyrics, with different words. And we face the same thing in the field where we hear objections that have different words, but they're all the same tune. And generally they're around your fees are too high, I work for the competition, and the doctor's too busy to see you, right? So if we come up with our message for those 3 tunes, and don't panic and try to figure out some kind of response to different words when they're the same message. So here are 3 things that I would just coach you on. If you're hearing the tune about your price is too high, just remember this. In the absence of value, that's what people focus on, the price, or if they're not buying what you're selling. So let's say you do have the Cadillac version of something, but they are in the market for a Volkswagen or a lower cost option. You need to be uncovering their needs and match something that meets their needs, or be transparent and say that's not something that we offer today. But better yet is make them understand why they want the Cadillac version. What's in it for them to make them pay a higher price? We all pay higher prices for a lot of things that we could get at a lower cost, but we just want that top of the line model. Second is we work for the competition. So don't think that just because they work for the competition that you can't go in there and be super transparent from the very beginning and say, listen, I know that you work for the competition, but I want to be your second choice. If there's ever the event that you do not have the service, it's not available, you need something faster, or you don't have a specialist, come to us. Let us be your second choice. You will be surprised at how much business you garner by going in with that approach and not, well, surely you can still send to me, right? I mean, let's just keep it real. And then last, the gatekeeper tells you that the doctors or the providers are just too busy. Bottom line here is you're just not demonstrating your value, because we know every rule can be broken. Nobody is too busy when there's value knocking at their door. So back it up and try to figure out how you can provide more value so the door will swing wide open every time you come through it. All right. Hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you next Friday.